Ego, Mom.
Another day, another brawl at a youth sports game, and we have seen this far too many times. From a hockey rink where a parent goes on the ice and pushes a referee, to Mark McLaughlin, a parent storming onto the court and assaulting an elderly ref.
A North Carolina father was arrested over the weekend for a wrestling incident that was caught on camera. So his son was wrestling in the high school match. When the opponent picked him up, slammed into the mat, the ref did call the move illegal, but that's when the father runs in, tackles the wrestler. He's been charged with simple assault and disorderly conduct.
Watch the ref's reaction when it happened. Watch the ref.
And
he's like, wait, yeah, he's like, oh, what was that?
A parent interrupting a wrestling match.
I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, let me explain. So I'm officiating a kids wrestling tournament yesterday in Concord, North Carolina, and this is a finals match, and the wrestler in red is winning at this point 3-0, and you can see the kid in the white singlet starts cranking on his toe, putting his knee in an awkward position. So one of my main jobs as an official is to keep the wrestlers safe. And you can see right here that the bottom wrestler is grabbing the top wrestler's right toe with his left hand. So he's putting the top wrestler's right knee in an awkward position and is bending it to the side. And there's a rule that says that's illegal. I could call that 1 point for red because that's an illegal hold, taking any limb out of its normal range of motion. I also have the option to call potentially dangerous, which is what I did. I'm in very good position over there, and I'm seeing his toe is strange, his knee's in a strange position, and I stop the match. I call potentially dangerous, and I stand up. He's still cranking it, and then I instruct him. I say, let go of the foot. And that apparently alarms the bottom wrestler's dad, who immediately charges the mat and assaults me. I did want to acknowledge a couple of people that had my back that day. The two officials that you're going to see in the video, Sean and Bill, thank you. I also want to acknowledge this woman here. I don't know your name, but you are awesome. If you watch the video, you'll see she is the first person to jump to my aid. She was ready to go. And then also thank you to the two women who caught the video. You can hear their commentary close to the camera.
And as we have covered, Speed Turtle getting shoved by a youth sports parent. I do want to make note before getting into it. I did interview Speed Turtle, and he gave us an update on his case. Be sure to stay tuned for that interview. It was insightful and also depressing. But this remains a larger problem at hand. Why? As some studies have shown, and even some write-ups, in a post-pandemic world, specifically in the United States of America, folks have pent-up rage. And whether they want to, as the saying goes, live vicariously through their kid, or just take out their day-to-day frustrations on somebody else, it is paramount. This is happening more and more, and it is leading to referees not wanting to take, in one example, summer jobs or even year-round jobs, even though the pay is so little, because they don't want to deal with parents being the way that they are at these youth sporting events. So what does that lead to? Cancellations, games being moved, games being rescheduled and then never played because they are short-staffed. And this remains a humongous problem, not just with the psyche of youth sports parents, but also a huge problem in the officiating world. Because when you take all of these things, you put them together, and you say, yeah, you're not going to have any protection, but just go deal with it. There's no incentive. The incentive previously was, yeah, I'll make $20 a game. But it's because I love the game. I grew up on baseball. I want to be an umpire. I want to stay connected to the game. This is a way to do so. Who wants to sign up because you want to stay connected to a game for the viciousness and vitriol and threats and beatings, as we have covered? If you haven't seen it, check it out on demand. Some parents will go into the field to play. Some parents will wait for a referee, umpire, linesman, and they will wait for them in the parking lot. Some have threatened the lives of officials. Where does that get us? Well, it leads first off to your kid playing less games, and it leads to you hopefully getting charged. There have been some talks of legislation. I remember seeing one bill in the state of Minnesota. There needs to be more. We need to have way more repercussions for actions such as these, mainly because not only are we seeing officiating going down the tubes in sheer numbers and totality, but also because there needs to be examples made of parents who are going to go after officials. Yeah, it's setting a bad precedent for the kids who are taking place and wanting to play. But it's also teaching parents that they can get away with it if there's nothing on the table that they could potentially fear. I mean, the more videos I see, the more it just disheartens me. Because these are folks who are doing it quite literally for the love of the game, and they are getting treated like absolute you-know-what. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.